Alright, next up is the GN shield, and these are all the parts that make up the GN shield. Now there's some parts that I had to put on the reflective the stickers on it, here and here, which don't know what we'll do, but let's put them on and see how it looks. So for now, we take this part, flip it over, and we take this, put it through here, and we take this on the flip side and put it through there, like so. Did I do that right? Alright. Then we take this part, put this here, and then we take this, put that right over here. There we go. Okay, that looks nice. Now in preparations for this, we take this part, we flip it around, we align it to the guides. There's a little notch there that goes here, and then this one goes through here, and then that one goes through here. So it looks like that. Now that and this, I believe, goes, there's a hole there, and there's a hole here, like that, to the other one. Hole here and hole there. Did we get that in there right? I believe so. Okay. Then we align these parts here and here. Hold on. Okay. I think that goes like that. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Let's go to the other one. There we go. With that and that. Alright. Now then, we take, going back to this, like this here, and that goes in these two little holes here and here and here and here. Then we take this part in this position, and I believe that goes like so. Ah! Maybe I should put it on the table. What, did it snap into place already? Jesus, that was quick. I didn't even put that much pressure on it. Let me see if I could squeeze it in there without me popping out anything. Alright, good. There we go. Oh, pull this out a bit so we can get that in there and snap it into place. Good. There we go. I think that's in there all the way. Did I do it right? There we go. There we go. Alright, alright, good. A little worried, but we got it. Flip it around. Put that here. put that here. Ah, damn it! I knew. During the course of me assembling this, I ran out of memory, and I was like assembling the whole thing, and I was like, ah, god damn it, what happened? So yeah, several layers of parts. This part here, this part here, this part here, the two little parts there, the part here that goes in here, and of course when you do the gimmick where I believe you have to pull this out, there we go. The whole thing looks like that. See? And then of course you have an adjustment here to go up and down. You have this part that had many layers, including one part that I had to paint separate, which, to tell you the truth, now I'm looking at it, don't see myself accepting the fact that it should have been separate. It should have been all together. Oh, I forgot to snap this in, so that's how it looks. But it goes like this here for this, and that pretty much completes the shield for the Exia when it's both in extended out or compressed. Is it compressed? Hello, compress please. I think I gotta push it in somewhere. I don't want to damage it, but alright, fair enough. This is good. Alright, so the shield is complete. Let's now move on to the next part of the build. Alright, so the last part of the weaponry that we have here is, of course, the GN sword itself. This massive blade that, you know, makes the, of course, the Exia unique. For starters, we've already assembled the inner frame, or sorry, the back part of this kit, which shows this part, which I forgot to remove or clean up, you know, paint this, but that's easy, an easy fix. I've already assembled this section here, because as I was looking at the instructions, you just assemble it and you don't have to worry about the armor and all that stuff. But the last part would be, of course, to put this part here, and put this here, and close it up. That pretty much completes this part, of course. There was this part here that acts as like a railing of some sort, but then with this part over it, it completes that, which is really nice. It's an interesting take to see this one coming, you know, exposing outwards like that. I don't remember it being like that in the anime, but every little gimmick helps out in this kit. There we go. Now, again, some parts that I had to paint different colors, but I could have easily merged them together. So we have this part here, followed by this one here. Close that up, like so. And we have this part that goes here. Let's turn the page. Then we'll take this part, and there was this little railing part here that goes back and forth. And this part here that goes over this. Then we have this. Goes through there like so. Don't know if it's snapped in, but so let me tighten it up a bit. Alright, fair enough. So that part is done. Now we have the weaponry, the gun piece, which I'm going to take apart here because this was another part within a part that needed to be painted separate. And that was this part. So that went here. Obviously this whole assembly was done like that. And then you close it up. I mean, close it up completely. Which is kind of cool to see a barrel-like assembly, whether it's pushed in or out. I don't know. So obviously it's going to be out. There we go. That's cool. I like that. Alright, so that's taken care of. The blade, the GN blade, we have this part that goes all the way like that. Actually not digging that. Oh, there's a hole there. Whoops. Alright, so there's a whole notch that goes through there, and then you guide that in. There we go. I think. Did that go all the way in? Huh. Oh, I see. You got to pull this out first. I assembled it with that over it. I'm going to do this. It's a bit tough to do this because there's layers and layers of paint. There we go. Now it's all the way in. Yeah, it's good to have layers and layers of paint to hold it in because that tightens up the part. But then if you make a mistake, well, you know what I mean. We've all seen that happen. This one will guide it through the guides there. Good. Then of course this goes through this like that. Let me believe. Come on, get in there. You were in there before. Now you don't want to go in? There we go. There we go. Alright. Okay, so you have this part. Goes through this like so. Flip it down. Then this one, which was one of the red parts, we're going to separate them. Put it through like that. Like that and that. And then that onto that. Good. Alright, that's good. Now, this part I had to assemble. Has to be in this position. We take it apart. Slide that through this little hole. Alright, that came off, but that's good. Oh, idiot. That goes through this hole. Ow, that hurt. Then this one that goes here, that I guess we can take this off and put it through this hole. There we go. Of course, because it's so tight, Jesus. There we go. Alright, so that goes in like that, and then this one goes in here like that. Alright. And then finally pulling this out, but flipping this around. Take this, put that here, and there you have it, I think. The GN sword and shield is now complete. I'm not digging how the color of the chrome off this. I may have to end up masking and repainting it again. But of course, let's see if this works. This goes all the way up. And oh, okay, so you have to push this back in here so you can lock this into place. Oh, fair enough. And now you have the sword. Alright, let's display these weapons. GN sword, GN shield, and GN blades. What do you guys think of that? Pretty cool, isn't it? Nice. Just little areas that needs a little bit of touch up here and there, maybe a little bit of adjustment, but I don't see any problems. But these weapons came out really nice for its Trans Am look. At this moment in time, we're going to stop, and I'm going to wait until the LED lights arrive, so that the next video we will watch will be, of course, the assembly of the Perfect Grade Exia. So here's hoping for those parts to arrive, and we will begin.